Welcome back to the AT&T Center for the second half, which is just about underway. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Dallas has been able to get a slim lead as we start the second half. Boy, would this be a nice win for them, Jeff.
This would and could be the one that gets the momentum really rolling. I like the way they played this first half.
And rolls in off the rim.
When you go to the rim, you got to go hard and you got to go strong, finishing over the top of his defender.
Parker against Calderon. Knocks it down, a two-pointer. The Spurs down by 3.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
To Nowitzki. Goes to the goal. Lays it in for 2.
Keep putting heat on their defense with solid two-man game execution. Great screen, good roll to the rim, be ready to catch it, and then finish quickly before the rotation can come across the lane.
Parker fires away from three-pointer. They're all over him. Smart adjustment for the shot. Gets it to go.
Hey, you need to block out. You can't just go for an offensive rebound. You got to hit somebody. Make sure he doesn't get the rebound. Here, no contact, no block out. Good finish on the second shot opportunity.
To Duncan. The two defenders swarm. Oh, tough shot. What a play from Tim Duncan. All right, let's see that one again.
Hey, they've racked up a lead here in tonight's game by playing this type of defense. Yeah, the guy scored on this possession, but if they continue to defend like this, they will win this game tonight.
Jose Calderon with the ball in control. 2 minutes gone by in the third. Dallas up by 3. To D'Alembert. Good solid entry pass. Nowitzki and the bucket. Oh, pretty pass from Samuel D'Alembert.
Scoring in the paint is not for the faint of heart. You've got to expect to get hit and hit often. He's not whining and complaining. He is just getting the basket right at the rim.
Nowitzki the rebound. To Calderon. Swatted away by Parker. It's out of bounds. It'll be Mavs ball. It's picked off. Reaches in for the steal.
Tim Duncan has so many wonderful characteristics. What's your favorite thing about Duncan as a player?
It's the same thing as Steve Nash. I love how they interact with their teammates. I think they're great leaders, even though they're extremely quiet. Their example is one of accept personal responsibility.
Parker with a touch, puts it in. Alrighty, here's a chance to see that one again.
That's a nice catch and shoot jump shot.
Here's the screen. It's blocked. And he's all alone, Duncan. Parker with the wide open look. Knocks it down. Again, the 3-ball from Tony Parker.
This man makes it look easy shooting the ball from deep.
The Mavs move into the front court. Gets to the rim, flips that one in. Parker walks it across. Double team closing in. With the hook. Not a good shot. Duncan to the basket. No good on the layup attempt. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Mavericks ball. Coach going to make some changes and switch up the matchups. Ellis jumper. And Tony Parker with a strong rebound. To Ginobili. Wide open for two. Nowitzki the rebound.
Oftentimes it comes down to a simple axiom. Who wants the ball more? This guy absolutely dominating the rebounding department because his will is greater than anybody else on the floor to get the loose ball and rebound.
We've got that replay for you right now.
Look at that form. That's a thing of beauty.
Parker against Calderon. To the rim and flips it home. All right, the guys in the truck are ready. Here's that replay for you. To Ellis. Ref blows his whistle. Foul called against the Spurs. That foul, that has them in the penalty. So that means free throws for the Mavs. Oops, missed the first one. Good recovery, gets the second free throw. The two defenders converge. Inside, up and in from Tony Parker.
Beautiful concentration there to finish over the top of the defender without worrying about being fouled.
Ellis. And San Antonio's called for the foul. That's their third team foul. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Parker moves into the front court. Lets it go for two. It'll count if it goes. And the third quarter comes to an end. Dallas up by 3. We'll have more NBA action coming up for you right after this short break. As we head to the fourth quarter, the question is, can anyone here make a stop?
Well, it's going to come down to that, Mike. Both teams in this up and down free-flowing game, the first team to get consecutive stops will have a chance to gain separation.
Tries for the alley-oop. Oh, beautiful pass, and he lays it in. Let's have another look at that play. Under pressure, he'll put it up for three. Won't go from outside the arc.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
To Duncan. That's a three-pointer that bang!
I want to see that replay again. Here we go.
You give this man time to set his feet, he's going to knock the three-point in time and time again.
Devin Harris with the ball, now bringing it up. And it's broken up. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Ginobili jump shot. Misses that one. Harris fires from three-point range. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Devin Harris is 0 for 2 from beyond the arc.
That's a big-time rebound. You want to win down the stretch of a close game, you've got to do it by getting more quality shots than your opponent.
Ginobili. Diaw. They double him. Oh, that's 3 seconds. Time for some lineup changes now from both clubs. Gets it inbound to Carter. Marion. Calderon. D'Alembert fires. Won't go. To Duncan. Ball is tipped. And they come up with it. Oh, he steps out of bounds.
Those lines are on the court for a reason. You can't step on them and go out of bounds. This drives me absolutely wacko to see a guy step out of bounds.
To Parker. Duncan. There's the double team. Double team still puts it up. To Calderon. For the layup. Duncan the rebound.
Hey, that's a tough shot, but I'd rather have a good player taking a bad shot than a bad player taking a good shot.
Ginobili, an easy layup, and it won't go. Marion. Off the mark on the first free throw. Misses the second one as well. The two defenders swarm. Oh, nice touch inside.
Oh, look at the use of the body to create the space to get the ball up and in the basket. Nice job.
To Marion. Nice deflection by the defense. Ellis. To D'Alembert. Ellis takes the three. Can't hit from downtown. Parker against Calderon. Duncan backing his way down in the post. On the drive. Oh, what a move from Tim Duncan.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Terrific D there from Tony Parker. Duncan. Out of bounds. Whistle sounds. It'll be Spurs ball. And looks like we have a substitution being made here. Dirk Nowitzki comes in for Sean Marion. Out of bounds. Turnover. downtown. Parker's three-pointer off the mark. It's that time, a key possession right here. And Monte Ellis is called for the personal. It's an offensive foul. Parker against Calderon. Thrown away. Oh, rejected. There's a foul. Fires for three. Won't go. And the scoring drought goes over 3 minutes. Oh, terrific defense. Picks off the pass. Harder against Parker. Nails it from downtown.
That one deserves another look. Here comes the replay.
Good transition offense is predicated on the ball handler making the right decision. Here, in a tight game, makes a solid decision, which leads to a transition basket.
Dumps it off beautifully. Ginobili against Ellis. Parker gets a good look. Can't get it to go.
The double team, the intensity of the double team had an impact on that offensive possession, forcing the turnaround jump shot.
To D'Alembert. The pass telegraphed and picked off by Ginobili. Duncan. And kicks it back out. Gets inside. Can't connect. There's the whistle. They had to stop the clock, so they give the foul.
When you're up 3 with around 30 seconds to go, you need to make at least one of these 2 free throws to make it a 2-possession game.
And he hits the first free throw. Goes 1 for 2. They now lead by 4. Parker against Calderon. Tied up and has to pass. This one comes to an end. And one of the key differences, turnover margin. They forced them all night, time and time again, as they defeat the San Antonio Spurs by a score of 56-52. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and see you next time from San Antonio.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
The Dallas Mavericks.
The Mavericks emerged victorious after a tight finish. And it wasn't just one guy who contributed to the scoring. This was a team that was able to rely on each other on the offensive end to get a victory. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Dallas Mavericks. Rick Carlisle made the most of a timeout with his team up in the second half. And now we'll hear it with ESPN
Doing a
Wire.
good job. We're active. We're getting good shots, all right? The biggest thing, stay away from the turnovers. That's the biggest thing.
The San Antonio Spurs.
The Spurs finished on the losing end of a close score. The effort in the paint was commendable, but it just wasn't enough to seal the deal. Check out the leading scores for the San Antonio Spurs. Greg Popovich wanted to see improvement during the second half deficit. He's mic'd up with ESPN Wire.
We can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to bodies, they're going to be at the rim all night. We got to go to bodies.
Game trap. Blocks.
How could I talk about anything but the blocks? There were so many of them, and not just from one side. Both teams were in on the action, swatting away shots. This segment wouldn't be complete without a look at the game stats.
Player of the game.
Dirk Nowitzki outperformed everyone when it came to scoring and also when it came to rebounding. That kind of combination, points and rebounds, is always going to be welcomed by any person in this league. His coach is lucky to have him. And the cherry on top, he got a double-double. Let's check out his stats.
Who was cold?
Tim Duncan wasn't much of an offensive threat in today's matchup. It's not like he didn't score anything today, but he definitely didn't do it efficiently. It was quite a demonstration of poor shooting. And now, of course, the stats. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.